Let us welcome you all my viewers for another short and new topic, that is about the packaging of DNA within the nucleus. Okay, so it is one of the important chapter in the molecular biology. So let's discuss about DNA packaging. DNA packaging. All of us read about the structure and function of nucleus. Okay. Inside the nucleus, the DNA is present. Inside the nucleus, DNA is present. The DNA is huge in its length. So, if we compare haploid genome or haploid DNA, it consists of 3.3 into 10 to the power 9 number of base pairs, and in diploid cell it is about 6.6 into 10 to the power 9 base pairs. So, we have already discussed about in the structure of DNA, there is a specific gap between the adjacent base pair and the turn of each DNA. The turn or the loop of each DNA has variable in its length. So, when there are a large number of base pair, it estimates that the DNA is about 5.2 feet longer. Then how a large DNA, how a longer DNA is present inside nucleus? That is our DNA packaging. So, DNA packaging describe the arrangement of or packaging of a longer DNA within a very small nucleus. How it is possible? If we consider the organization, it shows that the DNA and histone, DNA and histone protein help in packaging or DNA organization. How? The DNA is negatively in charge due to presence of phosphoric acid. It is, the histones are positively charged. There are two groups of histone, light histone and heavy histone. Light histone has low molecular weight, while heavy histones have maximum molecular weight. It consists of H1, H3, H4. It consists of H2A, H2B. These are heavy histone, these are light histones. So, the DNA has to wrap around each histone. Okay. Two light histone and all the heavy histone, that means 2, they produces histone octamer. How? Here H3, H4, H2A, H2B. From these histones, twice 2H3, 2H4, 2H2A, 2H2B. These together produces, this is the octamer. Octamer. This is histone octamer. Okay. So, how it became octamer? Because 4 number of histones repeatedly present in it. Okay. So, it produces octamer. In the octameric histone, DNA wrapped around, already we have discussed histone is positive, DNA is negative charge. So around the octamer histone, the DNA get coiled. So how it is possible? Let's see. Suppose this is one of the octamer, histone octamer. The DNA wrapped around it and it produces 1.7 turn or 1.7 coiling around the histone. Okay. So this part of DNA which is coiled around histone is 1.7 turn and it consists of approximately 200 base pair. Okay, and the zone at which DNA enters to coil into histone is marked by another histone, that is H1. H2A, H2B, H3, H4 produce the octamer, but H1 establish the link. Now this total model is called as nucleosome. Then what is a nucleosome? Nucleosome is a complex of octamer histone and DNA wrapped around it. Oh, after formation of, suppose this is another nucleosome, this is another nucleosome, this is another nucleosome. In each nucleosome there is DNA and histone, there is DNA and this is the histone, this is also histones. Okay, so different nucleosomes are there. All these nucleosomes, they are again connected by another protein. Another protein. This protein again held the nucleosome into a string like process, into a string. This is called as chromatin. So nucleosome, these are the simplest organized structure, they produces chromatin. Later this chromatin produces chromatid. The chromatin are of two types, dense chromatin, dense, then non-dense chromatin. Okay, this dense chromatin, densely packed chromatin are called as heterochromatin. This densely packed heterochromatin is transcriptionally inactive because it does not undergo protein synthesis. Okay, it does not offer, so mRNA and protein synthesis not from it, so it is inert. Then non-dense chromatin, these are euchromatin, these are transcriptionally active because they are loosely bonded, these are loosely bonded. Okay, this chromatin again coiled to produce chromatid. Suppose this is one chromatid, this is another chromatid. This chromatid ultimately produce chromosome. At the mid of the chromatid, there is a centromere or primary constriction. Above this primary constriction, there is another secondary constriction. On either side of centromere, there are two kinetochore. Here, these are kinetochore. Okay, so two kinetochore are found. The tip of the chromosome called as telomere. This telomere consists of repeated sequences. How many times? 2500 times of TTA GGA. This sequence repeated into 2500 times. Okay, this 2500 times coil produces telomere. What the function of telomere? Telomere maintain individuality of chromosome. If telomere exists, then the chromosomes are unique. They do not attach with each other. Okay, so above the telomere, there is okay satellite. That is satellite. When satellite is present, the chromosomes are called as shared chromosome. Otherwise, these are non-shared chromosome. Okay, so telomere, primary constriction, secondary constriction, these are satellite. Clear? So, like this DNA and histone get organized, producing chromosome. So, inside cell, chromosomes are the packed structure of DNA. Okay, thank you all. We'll read further in the next video. Okay, thank you all.